Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Hallie and I'm so happy that you're here. It's been a long time. I have missed filming and uploading so much, so I'm going to try and get back on top of it this coming week and hopefully start posting regularly again. But this vlog is going to be something different than I have done yet on my channel. I wanted to try out doing like a week in my life because a lot of people comment in my reading vlogs. They would want to see that and see just like kind of the behind the scenes of being a booktuber, my life as a stay-at-home mom, what I'm doing whenever I'm not reading, because I typically only film my reading vlogs like at night or like early in the morning, and then during the day just like I'm a regular girl, I'm a regular girl, I don't know. So anyway, this week I wanted to do a week in my life vlog for the first time, just try it out, see how you guys like it, see how I like it. I thought it would be good timing because I've taken such a long break from YouTube that I feel kind of like out of the flow of things, and I need to build back up my filming routine, my editing routine, and also just like life routine. Something that I've really been trying to do recently is to try and just like get a hold of my ADHD and like create routines and stuff. And like specifically creating routines is like one of the things that's really supposed to help ADHD, but also like my brain really struggles with creating routines. Like I put off even just the task of making a routine or like planning literally anything, and I just like procrastinate so bad. So that's one thing I really want to work on, is trying to find routines that actually work for me and are realistic long term for like the way that my brain works. So I don't know, it should be interesting. I feel like I'm definitely not going to find a routine that works for me right away, probably, but I just want to try different things out. So that's basically what we're gonna be doing this week, just kind of getting back into the swing of life after taking 2 months off to just fight my way through motherhood. Some of the things that I need to do today is I need to reorganize my vitamins for the week. I actually started taking vitamins. I'm like trying to take my health more seriously. I like never have taken it seriously before, but one thing I've been trying to do is take vitamins, especially vitamins linked to ADHD. So like, did I word that right? What am I trying to say? There's specific vitamin deficiencies that are linked to ADHD. So I'm trying to take some of those vitamins and see if it helps. Yeah.
I won't play with it now.
I know. You were chasing Coco with it?
Hi.
You're so cute. You say hi? You gotta scoot back a little. I forget what I was saying, but basically I've just been trying to take vitamins regularly. I'll go through like what vitamins I've been taking. I've only been taking them for like 2 or 3 weeks so far, so I'm not sure if I have like the best rotation, or I don't know what I'm doing, really. I honestly just asked my mom and sister for opinions on like what vitamins I should start with, and I did those. So I'll go through like which ones I take, what days I take them on, and if I take them morning or night, because some of them you have to separate because they're like, you can't take them together. I don't know. I'll go over that if you care. I don't know. I've also been trying to take like greens powder, reds powder. I've been trying to take collagen. So just lots of supplementing because I'm not the best with my like diet yet. Not necessarily like eating unhealthy things, but it's just I'm not the best at making balanced meals yet. I don't know that many recipes. Planning meals with ADHD is something that is also like so hard for me. It's my life battle, honestly, because every day I wake up and all I want is Chipotle or In-N-Out. So that's one thing that I know I need to do today, is reorganize my pill box. I got this pill box that like has an app, so it reminds you to take your vitamins and stuff every single day. It's honestly kind of extra, but you know me. I spent way too much money on that, so I'll show you guys that because I like it. It glows pink whenever it's time for me to take my vitamins. But yeah, other than that, this week I really just want to work on like going to bed earlier, waking up earlier, because sometimes I feel like I wake up way too close to when the kids wake up and I don't have like any time to wake up myself before they're awake and like needing things from me. So I want to try and get a much better morning routine. I don't know if this week I'll start back with like working out and stuff, because I have a very all or nothing personality, and part of me wants to just like jump in and make all of these changes all at once, but then I know that it's smarter to do like some changes this week than some changes next week and whatever to be more successful long term. So maybe next week I'll get back into working out, and this week I'll focus more on just like waking up earlier and creating my morning routine and stuff like that. I don't know, it's just like little things like that that I want to get in the habit of. So I don't know, this week I guess will be called trying to create routines while struggling with ADHD. feels weird to be talking to the camera again, but also it feels so good to be back. And I'm sure that by the end of this vlog, I will be kind of like back in the groove of things. But so this week, what I'm thinking of so far, and I'll probably add to this list, but what I'm thinking of so far is just take my vitamins every single day. So far, my personal record is 4 out of 7 days. So this week we're hoping to beat taking my vitamins 4 days, morning and night. So that's one, take my vitamins every single day. Wake up. I want to wake up at least by 6. My ultimate goal is to wake up at 5 so that eventually I have time to like do a workout before Mark has to leave for work, but I'm going to try and start off slow. So to wake up by at least 6 o'clock. I also want to build the habit of washing like a load of laundry a day. And if I don't have a load of laundry, then I don't need to, but with both of the kids and me and Marky's clothes and then like towels and whatever else, I feel like I will have one load, and laundry is something that's like super hard for me. So I feel like if I just do one load every single day, it will never build up, hopefully. So pills, I'm already forgetting what I said. Hold on. I said pills, vitamins. I want to take my vitamins. What did I literally just say? Oh, waking up at 6. One load of laundry a day. I also really want to get back in the habit of like making my bed every morning because I feel like that makes me feel less depressed as a person. Overall, just like little things like that, because I feel like with my ADHD, not that it's getting worse, it's just getting harder to manage, I feel like, because of motherhood. Like I was telling my mom the other day, I feel like I never really struggled with ADHD until I became a mom, and I was telling her I feel like it's because when it was just me, like I didn't get overstimulated, I didn't really get overwhelmed with what I had to take care of, like nothing like that. But with the kids, like sometimes the noise gets so overstimulated that I want to cry just from like hearing a sound, and that's why I have loved my AirPods, like doing the noise cancellation, because I can still hear, like if I don't have any music playing or any audiobooks or podcasts or whatever playing, and I just put the headphones on just for noise cancellation, I can still hear them enough, but it filters out the noise to where it's not like ear piercing. So just like things like that, or like they're in the toddler stage, so I will clean up after them after they eat, and then literally 2 seconds later there's like crumbs all over the floor, and so I'm walking and I'm just like there's crumbs everywhere all the time, or like puddles of water that they spilled from their water bottle, just like things like that that get very overstimulating that I never dealt with before because I didn't have 2 little toddlers following me around everywhere. Yeah, I feel like I don't know if it's getting worse or if I'm just getting more and more easily overstimulated the longer that I am like a parent, I guess. Like the longer that I've been, I don't know how to explain it, like the longer that I've been in a state of overstimulation, I feel like I've been getting more and more overwhelmed very easily. So I'm just trying to create routines to make my life easier so that I can stop feeling so overwhelmed. Like I feel like my anxiety has been through the roof because I'm so overwhelmed all the time, and I just like don't want to live my life that way. I want to be able to actually enjoy my time with the kids, especially before they start school. They won't be home all day like this every single day once they start school, so I don't want to look back and regret not enjoying it because I was just so stressed out and overwhelmed all the time. And I know it's avoidable to a point because parenthood is just like that, like motherhood is just like that, but I think that if I can create routines to make my life easier, it will help my anxiety, it will help my ADHD, it will help my depression, like literally everything I feel like will be better if I can just get my routines under control, because I will feel a little bit more in control of my life and not feel so chaotic all the time. So that is the goal for this week. And today specifically is going to be like a house reset day. I typically do like whole house cleaning days on Fridays, that way the house is like clean for the weekend, and then I will do like a deep whole house clean on Mondays to kind of reset for the week. That way on each day in between I just have to do like little pickups, but the main days are Fridays and Mondays. So today is Monday. It is already 10:30. The kids and I have had breakfast. I have gotten ready for today. That's another thing, is I want to try and get at least somewhat ready, even if it's not a full face of makeup. I want to get somewhat ready every single day just so I can feel more like a human being even if I'm not leaving the house, just to like feel good about myself, because that's been a struggle recently too. But yeah, today is just going to be a reset day. So I am going to be cleaning up the house. I also am going to be starting a reading vlog tonight for the first time in so long, so I'm very, very excited for that. I've been I've been in a reading slump, and I didn't think I was in a reading slump because I was able to keep starting books and like, you know, they would get my attention, but like I haven't finished any of them. I think my Goodreads right now says I'm in the middle of like 17 books or something. Yeah, currently reading 17 books. And I thought I wasn't in a reading slump. Okay, girl. I don't know. So I don't know what it is. I just like, I haven't finished any of them. I start it, but then I get like 20 to 30% through and I'm like, meh. let me pick up another one. So I need to get to the point where I'm actually finishing books again. So I don't know. I think the reading vlog that I'm going to film is going to be not just a reading vlog, I guess. It's more going to be just like doing book stuff to try and get out of a slump. I feel like I just need to get re-excited about books and like re-romanticize them so that I can like lose myself in the world and actually finish the book and not find myself getting bored 30% in and then searching for dopamine again when I start a new book. Because I think that's what's happening. I'm lost in an endless cycle of searching for dopamine. Lots of things today. First things first though, I think I'm going to listen to an audiobook while I clean up the house. And then I will talk to you guys probably later today because I probably won't be done until like 2:30 or 3. That was the longest intro ever. I'm sorry, but I haven't talked to you guys in forever and I'm just yapping right now. So, love you. The way that I just procrastinated for an entire hour and then I couldn't decide what to make for lunch. So I went with the kids to McDonald's and we ate lunch by the park. Well, it wasn't a park. It's like this little lake that's by our house. But anyway, it's been like 2.5 hours and I still have not done a single thing. So now I'm going to get started on picking up the kitchen. I have like dishes that I hand washed yesterday and just some things. I like made a cookie cake yesterday that I want to put into like our little cake dish and just like pick up the kitchen. The living room, there's like nothing in there right now, so that's fine. I just need to pick up in here. So it's been a while, but now I'm gonna get started. I think I'm gonna listen to A Core of Silver Flames, the graphic audio, because I have the audiobook on Libby right now for the graphic audio, and I really want to finish the series. And I've been trying to read it on my Kindle because I did buy it on my Kindle, and I just like have not been able to get into the beginning. I think I'm like 50 pages in or something, but it's just going kind of slow. So I want to just listen to the audiobook for the first like 20% of the book maybe, just to like get into the story, and then I'll see if I want to switch to Kindle or physical or just continue the audiobook because the graphic audios are so good for that series. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping and I'm gonna start cleaning because it's already 1:18 and I was planning on being done between 2:30 and 3. So it is 5 o'clock already. Coco fell asleep in the bed here after I cleaned up the kitchen and stuff. I started like getting a raging headache. Like honestly, as soon as I filmed that next clip and I like put my headphones on to start cleaning, like 10 minutes after that my head started hurting so bad. I took medicine hoping that I would get it quick enough, and it's literally just been getting worse all day long. So I finished cleaning the kitchen and stuff. I still haven't reorganized my pills. I didn't do a load of laundry. Literally all I cleaned was the kitchen and the living room, and I did like all the dishes and stuff, which the only other thing I was planning on doing today was like my bedroom, a load of laundry, my pills, things like that. But my head was hurting so bad, and then my sister lives right next to me because Coco's sleeping. What? A what? Bug. My sister lives right next to me and she found a wasp in her bathroom, and so she was freaking out because she's pregnant right now and she was home alone, and it was like huge. It was like this big. So she ended up coming over and she brought her cat because she was afraid that her cat would get stung. So she was here. Then my dad came to help her get rid of that. And wasn't that crazy?
Yeah.
After that,
Mom, I love you.
I love you. After that, I came in here and just like sat down for a second, and Cody fell asleep on the bed. So I was like, honestly, my head really hurts still. I'm just going to enjoy the silence for a little bit and let her sleep a little.
Okay. What are we doing then?
I'm just talking to the camera.
Oh.
Do you want to say anything?
Hi.
I love you.
Love you.
You're so cute.
I want to be in it too.
You want to be in it too? You're in it right now.
Oh, yeah. You still a Benny?
Yeah, they sell Bentleys right here. Say hi.
Do you bring it out there though? Then what I play? I play in Minecraft.
Minecraft. It's 5 o'clock. Mark should be home any minute, and my head still hurts like so bad, and so I'm torn between starting a reading
My
vlog.
dad told them your phone. What's your name?
Everyone comment your name for Bobo, and I'll read the comments. Do you want me to tell you what everyone says? Anyway, I'm torn between starting a reading vlog tonight, or I don't know, I really need to start the reading vlog. I don't know, I haven't had a headache this bad in a long time. It's like to the point where my thoughts are like jumbled.
Yeah.
Even when I'm like trying to talk. So the only other thing that I'm considering doing is maybe taking time to record some TikToks, because thank you. I would still feel productive doing that, and I've been wanting to have some TikToks recorded so I could try and post like short form content more regularly. So I would still feel really productive doing that.
But right now, don't sleep.
Yeah, she's sleeping. Anyway, that's the update. So I will decide what I'm gonna do and update you guys, but right now I'm just sitting in bed in pain.
Yeah, with me.
Yep, with Bobo and Bentley and Coco.
You didn't bring the camera out there while I play Minecraft.
Okay, let's go show them real quick.
You didn't sit on the couch.
Okay.
Okay, I made a waterfall. And turned into white. I put water on top of ice. I did over it up. But sometimes I milk. They didn't eat it.
I'm gonna sit out here with him. I'm gonna try and read a little bit. Yeah.
Mommy didn't read. Do you keep it over there for one time while you reading?
So they can see what you are doing?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good idea. Mark made it home, and I just lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say? Oh, I ended up starting the other vlog because I just feel like sometimes I struggle to just start it, and then once I like start what I'm supposed to do, then it's easier to keep going if I have like already done the intro, or at least done like the first little toe into the water of like whatever it is I'm trying to do. So I just like made myself at least film an intro to the video. I don't even know if I'll end up keeping that intro, but just now that I have recorded, I feel like I already feel a little bit less intimidated to start the vlog. So I did that, and then I decided that in between now and then, when I'm gonna like work on my reading journal and things like that for that video, I am going to try and film a few TikToks while I'm thinking about it, while I'm a little bit ready and I have the motivation to do so. I went through some of my saves for like inspiration and like funny things I could do, like sounds that I want to use and stuff to get like inspired. And I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna make myself at least do one. So I feel like I should change jackets because I have started this vlog and the other vlog both in this. And even though this is like my favorite pullover, so many of you guys asked me where this was from, by the way. It's from the brand Wild Shadows, but Wild is W-I-L-D-E. I think that they have some of the cutest Akatar merch, and their hoodies are so comfy. Love them. Wear them all the time. I have another one that's like Valkyrie. Anyway, I'm literally just such a yapper today. Aren't I came in here to try and find something else to wear for this TikTok that I'm going to make. I don't like want to get dressed. I just like need to put something else on, which will probably just be another hoodie. So let me pick another hoodie to wear. This is the Valkyrie one that I was talking about. It's literally so cute. I think I'm going to wear this one. This is also one of my favorites. If you have watched any other of my videos, you have definitely seen me wearing this one. This one is from the Mayfair group. It's like a little bit more expensive, and by a little bit I mean very expensive. I don't buy anything from this brand unless it's on sale, honestly, because full price is just kind of insane, but it's so cute. It says let your angels lead the way, and then it has like different angel numbers all over it, and then on the arm it says your manifestations are on the way. It just like has little stuff all over it. Like on the back it says trust the universe, and yeah, like abundance, luck, I don't know, just so cute. So I'm gonna put that on, and then we'll do some TikToks. I'm hoping I'm not burning myself out for the rest of the week, because I feel like I have gotten a lot done today, and normally I don't do this much in one day, but that's just because I procrastinate. I don't know, sometimes I get a little too excited and then I do way too much and then I'm tired. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Okay, So I need to get some books. The sound that I found is like, it says, maybe I've been feeling a little bit depressed, but I don't have like depression. I thought it'd be so funny because I've literally started so many books. To put POV, you've started 17 books. Or POV, I don't know, what would be funniest? Guys, short form content honestly scares me. Like, I could sit here and make an hour-long video, no problem. Because I am, you know, President Yapper, as we can see in this vlog. But ask me to make like a 30-second TikTok and I'm like stumped. Like, I just don't know. Anyway, I am going to gather all of the books that I'm in the middle of reading that I have the physical copy for. There's quite a few that I only have on Kindle. I think there's like 5 books that I only have the Kindle version for, but I still have quite a few of them in the physical copy. Oh, I guess I can move. Powerful. This is the only book that I have managed to finish in the past 2 months, I think, and it's just like a little novella, and of course it is Powerful by Lauren Roberts. I couldn't not finish her. I will double check, but I think these are all the ones that I have the physical copy for that I'm in the middle of reading. Yes, Unhinged. So I'm going to bring these out into the living room and make that TikTok real quick, and maybe I'll make a couple others, but I'm just going to give myself the goal of making one today. Okay, goodbye. Good morning, guys. It's Tuesday. Why did I look at the clock?
Hi.
Come here. You can say hi.
Hi.
Good morning. It is so late. It's almost 10. All 3 of us slept in today. I don't know what was happening, but we all slept in until like 9:30, and then we just laid in bed together for like 20 minutes. It's 9:45. So then I was finally like, okay, we gotta get up. Like we gotta get up. I fell asleep in my makeup last night because last night after I finished making TikToks, like literally right after, I filmed 3, by the way, so I'm feeling accomplished. But right after that, my mom FaceTimed me and my sister, and she told us that the show released a new season for the first time in like 2 years. It's the show that we used to watch together all the way back in like 2017. I think it started airing, and we've watched every single season together. And then like a year and a half or 2 years ago, they just stopped making new seasons, and we thought it was canceled, but they released a new episode. It's a show called Unexpected. I don't know how popular it is really, but it's just about like teen pregnancy, but it's not like teen pregnancy like, oh, 17 and 18 years old. These kids are like 14, 15, and honestly, it's so messy and there's so much tea, but it's so entertaining.
Oh, they did find my lipstick.
I know, we gotta look for your lipstick in 1 sec. So as soon as she called, I finished editing the little TikToks, and then I drove over to her house with my sister. We watched the first episode, and then I ended up staying at my mom's till like 11:30, just like talking to her. And then by the time that I got home, my headache was like...
Do you actually do have a baby in her belly?
Yeah, still in her belly. By the time I got home, my headache was like raging. It went all day yesterday, and I was laying in bed, and it was like 12, and I was like, honestly, I'm not even gonna put on, because normally I put on like a movie to fall asleep to. I'll watch like an old comfort cartoon, or I will just read on my Kindle until I fall asleep. But I like couldn't even have my eyes open anymore. It was just like I was in so much pain. So I know, it's a beautiful picture. I just passed out. I didn't even wash my face. I just was like so tired and miserable. My head was hurting. I didn't end up filling my vitamins yesterday or doing anything else around the house. So yesterday was a success and a failure, but I'm gonna try and be positive and look at it as more of a success, because at least I did some stuff on my list, even though I didn't do the whole list.
I
know. It's so funny. She loves my ice roller. I swear she uses it more than I do. Like, I forget it's in there, and she'll be like, can I ice roll? Can I see the ice roller? It's so cold.
Is this good?
It's really cold. It's like an ice cube. So anyway, it's almost 10. We're getting a very late start to the day, but honestly, it's fine. I'm just happy that everyone is well rested and happy today, right? You feel happy today? Yeah, Bowie has picked a cartoon to watch while I make breakfast. I think I'm going to make a fruit smoothie this morning. I've been making smoothies for me and the kids almost every day. There's this pack from Sam's Club that has a fruit mix of like mangoes, strawberries, what else? Pineapple. That might be it actually. But it's so good. It's my favorite smoothie to make. It tastes like this smoothie that I used to get from Jamba Juice. I started making these smoothies I think in 2020, and I have made them the same ever since because they're just so good. I literally just put the bag of fruit, some vanilla almond milk, and then I put honey to like sweeten it, and that's all I put in there. Anyway, I'm going to make a smoothie, probably make a little breakfast bowl for me and the kids. We'll do our hair together. You wanna do our hair today and get ready? Okay, I'm gonna sit you down so I can start making the smoothie. Okay, why don't you come on the chair and watch me over here? I'm gonna make the smoothie, get everything done, and then get back to cleaning and organizing today. Because actually, I haven't really talked about this anywhere, but our lease here is up at the beginning of July. It's like the first week of July. And we were going back and forth between renewing our lease here or moving back in with my mom because she just built a new house and there's 2 empty rooms at that house. We were going back and forth because like technically we can live here another year if we want. Everything is just so expensive. Thank you. And like the houses in this area are just getting more and more expensive, and I really want to stay in this specific area though. We ultimately decided that we wanted to move out from here whenever our lease is up and move back in with my mom. That way we can save up money quicker to get a house. But because we have now come to that decision, there's a lot of stuff from the apartment. There's a lot of stuff from the apartment that I can't bring, like specifically furniture wise, but also in general, I just need to go through a lot. So I still have like a month basically. So like 3 or 4 weeks before we move, but I really want to do it like a slow move because my mom just lives around the corner. So I feel like maybe today I should start by going through some areas. Like I want to like Marie Kondo my apartment, but on crack, like genuinely get rid of so much just stuff. Like even in my closet, there's things that I hung up when we moved in here a year ago that I genuinely like have not worn since I hung them up in my closet. And I'm like, okay, why am I keeping it then? I clearly don't need it. And a lot of the stuff I feel like I'm keeping because I'm like, oh, well, whenever I lose weight and like whenever whatever, you know, like circumstantial for so many things, I'll want this. But clearly in the last year that has not happened. So I'm like, okay, honestly, whenever I do finally start working out and whatever, if I do lose some weight and I don't fit my clothes anymore, at that point, I'm just gonna buy new clothes because I'm tired of like hanging on to all this stuff and it just cluttering up the closet when I don't even wear it. I'm gonna do like a closet clean out, probably not today, but like over the course of this month, I'm gonna do like a closet clean out, get rid of honestly just so much stuff. So okay, I'm starting it. Honey, ready? Yummy? Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday, right? Is today Wednesday? I don't think I recorded anything yesterday after yesterday morning. And honestly, yesterday I quickly spiraled into a really bad mental health day. I got a really bad case of ADHD paralysis. And it's so frustrating because I will like be planning on having such a good day. I was feeling good and productive, made breakfast, made smoothies, and then I made the crucial mistake of sitting down. This is why I say like this vlog is gonna be like me struggling to create routines because of ADHD, because for example, I have been taking vitamins, like I said, to help with some of the symptoms of ADHD. Like there's certain vitamin deficiencies that are like really common in people with ADHD or like linked to ADHD. So like if you supplement those vitamin deficiencies, it's supposed to kind of lessen your struggle with ADHD, if that makes sense. So one of them that I have been taking that I feel like has made a big difference, or 2 of them I guess, lion's mane and magnesium. I forgot to refill my pills on Sunday like I have been doing, and so I got thrown off of that like mini routine that I've built for a few weeks. And Monday and Tuesday I forgot to refill my pill bottles, and I'm not going to go through all like 10 pill bottles and take them individually. That's why I got a little pill case. It's like so frustrating because I kept remembering that I needed to refill them, but then instead of going to refill them, there was like something else that I thought I should get done first, so I would go do that and then forget to do my vitamins until the end of the night. And so I feel like because I went 4 days without taking the lion's mane and magnesium and stuff, instead instead of the normal 2 that I take, I started to feel that like brain fog, and like I just felt so all over the place. I was very like scatterbrained, and honestly I feel like when my brain is like that, it makes my anxiety worse too, because then I'm anxious about all the things that I'm not getting done. I'm very stressed out about everything that I still need to get done, and then I feel a little bit depressed because I am like not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, but then I don't feel like I'm in control because I physically like can't get myself to get up and get what I need to get done. So that was kind of the spiral of yesterday. I ended up getting absolutely nothing done. Mark got home and I ended up going to my mom's house for a few hours, and we watched the sunset from her house, and I just did nothing. So that is how yesterday went, and this is why I feel like it's so hard for me to create routines too, because I feel like every day is so different. I never know how any day is going to go like mentally for me, if my brain is going to be a little bit more clear that day, if I'm going to be able to get stuff done and focus, or if I'm going to be a little bit more scatterbrained and I'm not going to be able to focus. But that's why I want to create routines. That way it kind of like I will feel more in control throughout the day of my brain and all that stuff. So I'm gonna retry today. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna try and stay positive. Hey girl, I'm gonna show them your morning afro. Her hair when she wakes up is just my favorite thing. I love your girls. What are you laughing at? The kids just had breakfast. This is his elephant. He calls it his
Although I really want a bundle, and mommy that I loved it.
You really want a popsicle? Yeah, we're about to have popsicles too. You're showing them, she found a chocolate diagram, and it's very special. I gave it to her as her little treasure map.
Oh, that's my motto.
I'm gonna make myself refill my vitamins first thing so I don't forget, and then get on with today. It's me, literally 5 seconds later, and holding a knife. I forgot I got this package yesterday, and I think it's a pre-order of a book that I ordered literally so long ago that when it charged me, I called Amazon thinking it was fraud. So this is perfect timing though for this to come, because I am almost done with the first book in this little duology. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, and it's shorter than the first one. Okay, so I got The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. This is the second book in the Crowns of Nyaxia duology. The first one is The Serpent and the Wings of Night, and I'm almost done with this, and I'm liking it so much more than I was anticipating. And look how much smaller it is in the first one. Also, the yellow pages versus the white pages, that kind of kills me. I am liking this one so much more than I anticipated. I think I'm like 80% through The Serpent and the Wings of Night right now. I don't know why, but the cover gave like very serious fantasy, I guess. Like, I heard that it was a romantasy, but I just felt like this was intimidating. It looked intimidating. I don't know why. Sue me. I judge books by their cover. I'm sorry. I try not to, but I did. And what eventually made me a little bit less afraid to start this is the fact that they put this on Kindle Unlimited, so I could start it on my Kindle, and that helped me so much. But I'm like 80% through it, and I am loving it. Like, loving it. Every time that I pick it back up and read a little bit more, I fall a little bit more in love with the characters, and I'm just like obsessed. I can't believe the second one is shorter though, because the first one is 400 and oh my god, I'm like trying not to read anything. 452 pages, and this one is, oh my god, don't read. Oh, it's longer? 500? It's 100 pages longer. I don't understand how that works. Literally thinner, but it's 100 pages longer. Does that make sense? No. They look so cute together. And something so funny that I did not know about this series. So it's The Serpent and the Wings of Night, and then The Ashes. What is it? No. The Serpent of the Wing. Hello. The Serpent and the Wings of Night, and then The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. And in between this, there is a novella called like The Blood. I don't know. It has like roses and stuff on it. I forget what it's called. But when I started this, I thought it was just the duology with the novella. But then I went on Instagram and I saw that apparently this series is supposed to consist of, I think, 3 interconnected duologies. So it's technically a 6-book series, but then there's also a novella in between each. It's either 3 or maybe more than that. I don't know. The series is honestly much longer than I realized I was signing myself up for. But at this point through this book, I'm not mad at it because I'm really enjoying it. So if the rest of the books are on this vibe, then I have nothing to complain about. But I am a little bit worried, like the novella in between this series is about some random character. I don't remember who, and I don't really want to look it up because I kind of like going into it blind. But then I think that all the other duologies are also about just different main characters, so I am a little bit afraid that I won't like them as much because they're different characters, but I'm still gonna give them a try. So anyway, book mail, yay. I forgot I ordered that. Now I'm going to organize my vitamins and then hopefully get some stuff done today. Okay, so I finally successfully refilled my vitamins. The machine that I use is called Aloba, and honestly, it's so expensive. I'm just extra. So the reason that I liked it is because one, I can put it in my kitchen and it will like look nice. Two, you can connect it to an app on your phone, and then like when it's time for you to take your vitamins, your medicine, your whatever you put in here, a light turns on and it sends you a notification to your phone. There is like a paid version of the app. I just use the free version of the app. But yeah, so that is what I use. I also really like it because inside of here, you can take each of the days out, and then like if you are going out, you just throw this into your purse, and then when it's time to take your vitamins, it will still send you a notification on your phone just saying it's time to take your vitamins. I really like it. On the back of mine, I just labeled which days for which, because some of my vitamins I don't take every single day. I like take breaks in between them so that my body can build up, I forget what it's called, so that your body doesn't get too used to having it or something like that. I don't know. I wanted to really quickly tell you guys what vitamins I take. Let me preface this by saying I don't know what I'm doing. This is just like my starter vitamin list. This is my first month taking vitamins like this and supplements like this, and I made this list with the help of my mom and sister. I'll probably change some things coming up. I'm thinking I might add a few things as well, but this was just like a good starter list for me. Sundays through Thursdays in the morning I take, and I'll put a screenshot of this on the screen too because it'll make more sense, but Sundays through Thursdays only in the morning I take lion's mane. I use this brand because this is what my mom told me to use. So it's called Dr. Love's Roar. And then I also take ashwagandha. I take this one, get it from Sam's Club. I used to take an ashwagandha powder, but I would never take it because it was not convenient, because I had to like measure it out and scoop it, and it was really hard to measure it because you only needed such a small amount. So it was just not convenient enough for me to take it regularly. So I switched over to pill form. The rest of these I take every single day in the morning time. I take this JS Health Hair and Energy. I found this one on Amazon. This is just supposed to really help your hair growth and energy levels, and it had really good reviews, so I got it. I also take fenugreek. My sister recommended this one to me. I think it's technically to help with lactation. Yeah, traditional lactation support if you're breastfeeding, but my sister recommended it to me because she said when she was using it, it made her armpits smell like syrup. So she was like, if you want to just like smell really good, like overall, I guess it just makes your body smell sweeter. So that's why I take this, because my sister told me to. I also take Good Girl Probiotics. This is another rec from my sister. 9 strains of bacteria that help maintain a balanced pH and urinary tract health. I also take turmeric. This is just one from Sam's Club, I believe. And then lastly, I take apple cider vinegar in the morning. So that's all for the morning. And then for my nightly vitamins, I take these all Monday through Friday. First is a fish oil, and I specifically use krill oil because my mom told me that I guess krill oil doesn't make you burp and like have acid reflux. I guess when you take other types of fish, when you burp, it like smells fishy, but with this, that has never happened to me, and that's why my mom said she likes this one, so I trust my mom. I also take cranberry. I know that this brand has like a box version of these, but if you get it in the bottle, I think you get more for the same price. I also take magnesium, and this is magnesium glycinate and malate. I get this one on Amazon because my parents told me to get it. Lastly, I take another dose of turmeric, fenugreek, and apple cider vinegar. Those are all the ones that I currently have. I think I'm going to add I think my mom said it's called a vitamin B complex or something. She said she just recently started taking that and it's really helped. It's supposed to help with like energy levels and stuff like that. So I want to start taking that. And then my dad also recommended another one. I have to look through our texts to see which one he told me that I should also take, but yeah, so I might add 2 other ones into my rotation as well. I don't know. I don't take these as often as my vitamins because I just forget a lot, to be completely honest, but I also have a greens powder and a reds powder from the brand PE Science. So I will honestly just mix these together. And then I also have a collagen. So I will mix the greens, the reds, and the collagen into a water and just like, it's honestly, it doesn't taste bad. It's just like super, super, super sweet. And then eventually, once I start working out and I get better on my water intake, I also have this creatine powder from PE Science, but I haven't taken it yet because honestly, I live my life in a state of dehydration and I can't start taking creatine until I get better at drinking water, because you cannot take creatine and not drink water. So that's Healthy Hallie tips and tricks. I'm trying to manifest Healthy Hallie, so hopefully you'll see her soon. Anyway, now that I have taken my vitamins, organized my vitamins, I'm feeling motivated to be productive today. So I'm sorry if this vlog is just boring and it's just me talking the whole time. Hopefully it'll get better from this. I'm just proud of myself for at least doing a vlog. Anyway, I was talking to my mom last night when I was at her house because I feel like it's so close to moving, but also we still have enough time to where I'm like, I don't know what to start packing, but I have anxiety about it, and so I want to start packing so that I can feel a little bit more prepared for it. And like, I like to have it done a while beforehand so it's not so stressful to like pack everything a couple days before the move. I just feel like I don't know what to start packing. I just feel like once I get started too, like I'll feel more motivated. I guess I could also, I just don't know. I don't know, and a lot of our stuff is going into storage because I just don't want to bring it to my mom's. Like I'll just store it until we buy a house or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out and I will talk to you guys later.